Welcome back, friends, with more My Hero Academia. This is Season 7, Episode 5. Last time, we saw the fallout after it was revealed that Aoyama was the traitor. Everyone is still fighting for him, believing in him. Aizawa as well, even as the supposed cynical old teacher, he was vouching for him. But Aoyama was going through a real rough time with the guilt he was facing. I don't know if it'll cut straight to him and his family tricking all for one in this episode, but I want to believe in him as well. But yeah, let's check it out. Full reactions on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like and let's get started. Ah. Her own family gave up on her.
やめなさい。お前のそれは誰にも受け入れられない。誰も好き勝手には生きられない。
小鳥さんになりたい。チュンチュンぴょんぴょんかわいいの。
They didn't choose to be this way.
ケイちゃんになりたい。そのうちおへそをついばみ出して、私の中で踊り出す。私も真っ赤に染まっていって。
てめえのようなイカレ女にも感傷にふける心があるとはね。
ちょっとお家気になっただけです。普通です。
All of you have feelings.
誰が泣こうが笑おうが、明日は平等にやって。
Tomorrow?
人は笑うために生きている。
優しいんだね。
今の体制に俺らを追求できる体力はね、使えるんだよ。その個性をも使えるようになった。
Oh shit, is it twice?
マキアにさらわれる前に、
俺が
本物から取っておいたそのサッドマンズパレード。その果てに笑う。
I was worried about that. Sounds painful. Nope, no Daijobu. Is that the hand monster from Elden Ring?
個性終末論を彫刻しつつある。異形の占める割合がどれだけか貴様も知っていよう。
Due to the persecution?
どれほど国とヒーローが照らそうとも。
そんな仰々しい大義はないんだ。俺はただ。
サイは投げられたのだ。脱獄
はともかく。
弟たちは貴様を。
もはや流れは止められない。
君の一歩がみんなの勇気になるんだ。
You're being used.
誰もが誰かのヒーローになれるんだ。
Let you down. Oh. Is this still about Aoyama?
指令が来た。煽れ。
煽れ。緑や出久が再びその砦にいられなくなるように。
That freaking smile.
疲れた。
Common art.
捜索範囲が広すぎるぜ。
No kidding.
する時間欲しいよな。
What?
ワイダンはいいや。でも、そうだね。
It could be the last time you could be a pervert. And he looks at Uraraka. He hasn't had a chance to thank her for this.
まだちゃんとお礼を言えてない。
うらら。
私が毎日のように来た。
Oh my god, All Might.
第二次決戦の最終プラン。その協議を行う。
Hey, it's the guy. Martial law. Hey. Are they friends? That's cute.
バカ正直に。黙ってここに守られていれば、あの方も苦労なさっただろうに。
Oh man. What the heck? One last chance to hit you. Eri.
超短期施工が可能。故には到底及ばんが堅牢だ。
水の住処にならねえといいけど。
やめ。
Don't say that. He said the same thing. Talk to her.
うららかさん、あの時はありがとう。本当にありがとう。
いや、あれは別に細かいこと気にするね。私さ、変なんだよね。
変じゃないよ。強いし勇敢だし髪型も似合ってるし、とても優しいし素敵だし。
いや、違くて自分が当たり前だと思うことを言葉にして返したんだ。とても悲しそうな顔してた。
Wow, I didn't even realize that she was... The amount of empathy she has.
あの人の当たり前を知らない。戸賀卑弥呼のこと何も知らないって考えてしまう。
Her sympathy.
僕も死柄木の中に小さな少年が泣いているのを見た。 その奥にあるものを無視はしたくない。
Even if he can't save
二
Shigaraki,
人とも変だね。
maybe he helps Uraraka
気使
save
わせちまって悪い
Toga.
東野兄の好きなもんも知らね
You were isolated.
絶対うどんだな。煮えたぎってやつ。
Okay. Sure.
え一緒に食ってやるさ
These kids.
必ず止めよう。
僕に嘘は通じ
3 days later, oh my god.
少しでも僕に対する害意を持っていればわかる。マッカランの40年ものがいい。
16年ものなら息子に持たせますよ。
こんなご時世ですからね、おじさま。
ああ、そうだね。嘘や害意はない。真っ白。仮に俺がされていたも
Interesting.
の
They were able to trick him?
では明日。
ああ、また明日。
How? How are they not, like, freaking out right now? Lying to him. Whoa. Search quirk.
青山くん、なんでここに？留置所にいたんじゃ。
He's chosen to be brave.
笑えるよね。オール・フォー・ワンの本当の目的を教えてあげる。世界大恐慌や頂上発言と似た流れが差し迫っているんだって。
Oh,
世界的な雇用の消
interesting.
失、貨幣の信用失墜。そんな世の中、例えば水が足りない国に飲み水を出せる個性が現れたら、
Oh.
が形成
And
され
use
つつ
all
あ
the
る。
quirks to do that if he wants.
彼は世界の魔王になる。これは最後の詰めなんだ。ごめんね。やっぱり僕はパパンとママンの安全を守りたい。
What?
オルフ・オー・ワン。
What?
よくやってくれたね。
No,
あ
he.
なた言うが
This is a trick. He tricked him out here.
僕の最終目標の話よかったよ。現実には外れだが。
心苦しいなんてものじゃなかったよ、おじさま。
Nice try, I guess.
白真すぎるよ、青山くん。
仕方ないだろ。それに僕はオール・フォー・ワンと戦う。
Oh.
直前の連絡にも両親の連絡にも害意や嘘はなかった。どう
What
や
happened?
って
Yeah, I'm curious.
見たもの
Oh,
の
crap.
位置と弱点を掌握する。
This Shigaraki's here
オール・
too.
フォー・ワン。
黒霧
What?
動かした。だ
Whoa.
がこれもかえって手間がは
光があると僕らが示し世界が団結すること。ここでお前を倒す。
Oh, jeez. How about the final battle? That felt like no time at all. I guess we're jumping straight into it now. I don't know how Aoyama and his family were able to avoid detection like that, and I'm curious if it's about Shinso, because somebody on Patreon mentioned that there was a post-credit scene I missed last time, and I checked it out, and it showed Shinso. Does his brainwashing prevent them from being detected because they have no control? That would be a heck of a way to fool All For One. I suppose we'll find out next week if he had a hand in this. Whether or not he did though, it feels like he can have a big effect on how everything plays out in this final war. Because All For One doesn't know about his quirk, right? And who could Shinso control that could turn the tides? The thing is, he's not able to control them that well. Actually, he couldn't even make them talk last time, right? But that was nearly a year ago during the sports festival. Could he get their enemies to fight on their behalf at this point? I don't know how much stronger he's gotten, but at the very least, his quirk could create openings for heroes to have an edge. And then yeah, Aoyama almost had me going again in this episode, but then I thought like, wait, his parents gave All For One fake intel. This is an act. Poor guy was so scared, even peed his pants, but he still did the right thing, and they set up this final battle. All the villains teleported there, converging on Deku, but the heroes were able to tap into Kurogiri's quirk and bring everything here as well. This all-out battle, they chose the battleground, so they have as much of a advantage as they possibly could. We saw Monama's face, I believe, in the first portal, so did he copy the quirk to teleport them all there? I'm not entirely sure. And we do have some really powerful quirks on our side, but yeah, All For One has some powerful ones on his side as well. Not just within him, but within his group. Toga has a vial of twice his blood. She can create an overwhelming army, which is just terrifying. And it feels like everybody has their final battle set up, and Toga is seemingly having a showdown with Uraraka. How does Uraraka overcome that? It's ridiculous. An entire army? Maybe she can make them all float? I suppose she could do what Toga did and just lift them up into the air and crash them all down, and it probably won't be as horrible since they're all clones. They won't even bleed, it'll just turn to gunk again, I guess. But yeah, it's so interesting that our heroes are weird and want to reach out and save these people. Some of them really had no choice in who they became. Himiko was born with a quirk that nobody could accept, and it felt like her family just kept telling her to suppress what her body so desperately was calling out for. And maybe they showed love and emotional support at some point earlier in her life, maybe, but we didn't see it. And all that Himiko remembers is them trying to suppress everything that calls out to her. And that's the thing with some of these final antagonists. Some of them are cold hearted, sure, but some of them aren't doing this because they have no feelings. They're doing this because they feel too much and too strongly, and society didn't have a way to address that properly. There's a possibility some of them can be saved. I'm not entirely sure which ones. I'm guessing Himiko and maybe Toya. And like I said during my reaction, I don't know if Deku can save Tenko Shimura, but with his influence on his friends, maybe he can be a small part of what saves others. And yeah, what Uraraka said before, the heroes save the civilians, but who saves the heroes? I think she's now added who saves the villains, and I think that's so interesting. I think with a lot of different types of media, it feels like I know where they're going with the story ahead of time, but with this show, I feel like I'm pretty in the dark about how some of it will wind up. I have some guesses, sure, but I'm not really confident in them at all. Definitely an emotional episode as the kids left UA. I don't know what the point of the story was with the plants at UA. It didn't affect anything in the end, it feels like. But we saw the parents saying goodbye to their kids. Really powerful stuff. Bakugo's mom hitting him one last time. And then, of course, Deku hugging his mom. And then All for One's goal, becoming a demon lord by making the world so desperate for a savior that he can swoop in and give them the key to their survival, but at a great cost. Can't believe this final battle is here, though. We have 16 episodes left in the season because we're only going to 21, so this is going to be a heck of a ride, especially with the sprawling of fingers we saw from Shigaraki. What was that? Alright, full reactions on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time with more. Bye, friends.